Good morning, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the first week of April. We're starting off with a spiritual warfare prayer from the Spiritual Warfare book. This is the invocation of the nine choirs of angels. According to ancient tradition, the angels are arrayed in a hierarchy of nine ranks or choirs, whose designations are drawn from Scripture. O holy angels, watch over us at all times during this perilous life. O holy archangels, be our guides on the way to heaven. O heavenly choir of the principalities, govern us in soul and body. O mighty powers, preserve us against the wiles of the demons. O celestial virtues, give us strength and courage in the battle of life. O powerful dominions, obtain for us dominion over the rebellion of our flesh. O sacred thrones, grant us peace with God and man. O brilliant cherubim, illuminate our minds with heavenly knowledge. O burning seraphim, enkindle in our hearts the fire of charity. Amen. So that's the prayer I like to say before these readings. Um, so we're going to get started with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Okay. Angel Wisdom. So we're going to get started with your past, like usual. And this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. So for the past, Aries, we have the Six of Fire. You had some sort of victory over a person or situation. So this is about a wise choice that brings public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. Okay. So this was in the past, Aries, and I don't understand what you had a victory over yet because I have not pulled the clarification cards, but I am going into the book to look more. So this is no time to be shy. Outstanding, you've done an amazing job and everyone knows it. This is no time to be shy, as there's likely to be a lot of attention coming your way this last week of March. Aries, just smile, be humble, and say thank you. Okay, so you've worked your way past any challenges you faced. Some of you are getting good news as well, magical news, such as a promotion, award, or exciting new job, an offer of help from someone very successful. Okay. Wise choices that bring widespread acknowledgement. Okay. So you had some sort of victory in the past over a certain situation or person. Yes, somebody hurt you, Aries. Okay. Somebody hurt you. Or you were dealing with somebody who's usually that this person you were dealing with, their world is full of a lot of pain and heartache. Okay. With this Three of Swords energy. So you were dealing with someone who's in a lot of pain. I don't know why this person is in pain. They don't really say much with this High Priestess card. They may also keep a lot of secrets. They keep a lot of secrets from you, is what I'm getting, because you are the Emperor in this reading, Aries. I mean, this is your card. You get the Emperor card, and you had a victory over this person that likes to keep secrets from you. But this person's in a lot of pain, okay? I don't know why this person's in a lot of pain, but they're in a lot of pain. And so it's either a health condition they're dealing with. For some of you, and I'd hate to say it, but for some of you, your person may even have an STD that is permanent. It could either be permanent or, something that's going to last their entire life. I guess that, I'm being redundant. I was trying to look for another word, but I'm always very cautious when talking about things of this nature. So if it's not an STD, your person is just someone who's living in a world of pain right now, and you had a victory over this person who likes to keep secrets from you, okay? The Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Emperor, okay? So this person is usually in a lot of pain. This person has trouble. They may have trouble letting go of the past. Um, they may have been trying to heal a misunderstanding with you. Now, that was the last week of this month, okay? For your present, Aries, we have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are feeling left out in the cold by this person, or you feel like you still have a lot of love for this person. Some of you may have fears surrounding money. This is a poor time for becoming self-employed. So don't try to become, self-employed the first week of April. But I think it's more to do with relationships. I think you are feeling left out in the cold by this person. And this was someone from your past, okay? Tell me more about this Five of Earth, because I want to know more about the Five of Earth. I think this person just doesn't have anything to give you, right? Some of you are dealing with uncertain self-employment. You may have constant anxiety about finances. This is poor timing for a career change. You may be going through a legal battle. Okay, so if your person was married, maybe the first week of April, their spouse might be trying to sue you, you know, for alienation of affection. Even though you probably didn't initiate things. It was this person, your past person, that initiated things. Some of you believe you're alone when you're not. Some of you may be going through health concerns the first week of April, okay? So we have Six of Cups, the Release card, and the Strength card. So you're having an ending with this person the first week of April. Some of you may have been dealing with a Leo with the Strength card, okay? This could have been someone you were always struggling with. Some of you are realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Some of you are forgiving your person, but you're still releasing them, okay? Or your person is releasing you. So there's an ending this first week of April. For the middle week of April, we have the King of Fire. This person could be approaching you again, and you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? This person wants to communicate with you. This is communication coming in. This is interesting, Aries, because this person has a lot of options, or they seem to talk to a lot of people with the Seven of Cups energy. They may also be idealizing you at this time. And we have the Four of Earth and the Two of Wands. They're holding on to you. For some reason, this person holds on to you. It's like they're coming forward, and out of all their options, it's like they want to tell you that they want you. In the middle of April, they're holding on to you. So your person holds on to you. Your attitude for the first week of April is the Three of Fire. Okay? Three of Fire. Some of you may feel like your person lives too far away from you. So we have planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors, being patient as you decide what's next. So some of you are planning your future, but I would like more clarification on that Three of Wands energy. So I'm going to use one of my favorite books, Tarot, Your Personal Guide, to get more information, since Three of Wands was in your attitude position. And you are the type of person who tries, okay? You are breaking into your chosen career, and you are now receiving significant praise. Your ships may well have come in, but you need to remain grounded and humble in your achievements, or you are the type of person who remains grounded and humble in your achievements. Um, while you are receiving payment for your initial effort, some of you are getting paid for the first time for what you do. In April, you also recognize that you have a lot more to do before you can attain your ultimate goal. It says this person also recognizes that they have a lot more to do before they attain their ultimate goal. Okay. So, clarifying the Three of Wands, and two cards popped out. We get the Ace of Water, the Four of Water, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So you have a lot of love in your heart for this person. You feel unhappy that you're not with them, that you have to end things with them. This person may have been a heavy burden to you. It's not that they mean to be a heavy burden, but maybe something was always coming up with this person. And it kind of reminds me of a cat I used to have, and I'm not trying to disrespect him or his memory, but he got infected with FIV. And FIV is the cat equivalent to human HIV. And what was going on with him was he would get multiple sinus infections. So I was always having to take him to the vet, and they were always having to clear out his nose. And the thing was, my mom had asked me, she said, "Do you want for him to be put down? Because this is going to get costly. And, do you want?" And I said, "No, but I think I made a mistake. Not, in terms of trying to save money, but I made a mistake because when I had left him with her, he didn't get the vaccines he needed because she didn't take him for his vaccines while I was working. And he ended up getting sick and suffering a horrible, painful death from his disease because he didn't get his vaccines. And so it's not that he meant to be a burden, and he wasn't a burden to me. But the Ten of Wands kind of reminds me of someone who something is always coming up with this person. There's a phrase people use where they're like, "Well, there's always something going on with that person," or "There's always something wrong with that person." So for some of you, you're unhappy about releasing this person because you have all this unconditional love for them. You don't care if they have an STD. Like, you love them regardless. I'm not saying you'll sleep with them, but you love them regardless of what they have or don't have. And you're kind of planning into the future, looking into the future. Your attitude is kind of, well, how would things be, if we did stay together? Would I be unhappy with having to take care of them because something is always coming up with them? Or what? Some of you want to take care of this person. You're unhappy because they're not letting you take care of them. And you want to take care of them. This person may not be taking care of themselves. Some people, when they get infected with a disease or a health problem, they feel like, well, my life is over. So YOLO, you only live once. I may as well do whatever I want now. And this person, they may feel like their health is so bad that they may as well drink, party, do whatever they want to because they're suffering. This person is in a lot of pain, Aries. They're in a lot of pain. Um, so you're very unhappy that this person is not, you know, it's kind of like you're always wondering what's going to come next with this person. It's not the fact that they're sick, it's the fact that they keep making themselves worse, is what I think that's what's making you unhappy. It's like, what next? What is this person going to do to themselves next that's going to require my attention because they're not taking care of themselves? Okay. So you're unhappy. I'm going to get some additional information about your person since they are showing up in the Three of Swords energy. This is someone who is hurting, like I said. They're experiencing deep pain from a past separation, and they may feel unable to leave it behind. So, for some of you, your person may be experiencing deep pain from some sort of past separation and something someone did to them in the past. Because somebody could have left them, but left them with HIV or left them with some sort of STD. and they're experiencing deep pain from that separation. It's like, okay, not only did this person leave them, they also left them with a disease or something they're going through instead of staying with them and caring about them. They need to learn to forgive their past person in order to release the situation, but they may be unwilling to release their hurt. There may be some people who are unwilling to release their hurt. Um, this person will be profoundly affected by the loss of a loved one and may be unable to move on. If this is speaking of someone who is stuck within deep grief, okay? This person needs to see a professional who is experienced in dealing with grief, okay? So I don't think that like regular groups like grief share or group therapy would help this person. This person needs to see a professional one-on-one. Influencing you at this time is the King of Water. So this person is a King of Water. They may have Scorpio in their chart. This person is a trustworthy person. They're honorable, devoted, cautious. You can completely trust this person. It's a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship. They may have hidden but well-intentioned emotions. They may be charitable. This person may already be seeing a counselor with this King of Water energy, okay? Now we have the Chariot. This person is usually the one that comes to see you. And we have the Ten of Swords and the Page of Water. This person comes to see you because they're trying to end a cycle with someone else, possibly someone younger than them who still has a lot of emotion for them. For some of you, this person could be trying to end a cycle with you. If you are younger than this person, they may not be coming to see you anymore, even though usually this person comes to see you. Influencing the situation is they may no longer be seeing you, okay? Some of you may have heightened psychic abilities. Your obstacle for this first week is the world. So either this person has learned, all the lessons that they've needed to learn, or either you're still trying to learn all of the lessons that you need to learn, okay? Maybe you haven't learned all the lessons that you needed to learn. Or maybe you have learned all the lessons you've needed to learn, and that's why you don't want to be around this person. Okay, you are too sure of yourself, and you need to ask yourself some straight questions, okay? So for some of you, you may be too sure of yourself about this person. You think you know what disease they have and what disease they don't have, or you think that you know, you're going to be fine in regards to this relationship. You're just too sure of yourself in regards to something going on the first week of April, okay? And we have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords. So you really worry about this person. Like, you worry about this person a lot, almost like day and night. Some of you are too sure of yourself when it comes to an offer coming through. Some of you think this person is going to come through with a solid offer with this Knight of Earth. You may feel like eventually this person is going to slow down, that they're going to slow down and make a real effort to be with you. And some of you are too sure of yourself when it comes to expecting an offer from this person or expecting something serious to develop with this person, okay? So some of you are too sure of yourselves. Now, the outcome for the first week of April is the Eight of Cups. You are leaving this situation. Eight of Water. This is the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. Some of you are going through a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities. Some of you are leaving home. Some of you could even be moving to get away from this person. Maybe you're moving. You know, I don't know. I almost get this like this energy of like, well, if you don't want me to take care of you, if you feel like you don't need me, then I'll just leave. If you don't need me, I'm gone then. So, this is a time of change that comes from within. There is an inner feeling that things have to shift, evolve, and move on. It's time to restore inner balance and emotional harmony. Okay, so basically, it's time for you to stop being obsessed with this person. And it happens in the healthcare field too. There are some nurses that are obsessed with a certain patient they have. I mean, granted, some patients you do have to invest more time in, but some of you, this person could be your patient. You could be a nurse and you're obsessed with this person, okay? And you need to balance out your emotions and stop being obsessed with them. Even though it showed them as being obsessed over you, and you need to move on. Some of you may end up making a love offer to a Libra because I have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Empress. You know, so for some of you, the first week of April, you may be making a love offer to a Libra. Okay. Some of you could have been dealing with a Libra at the same time you were dealing with this other person. And some of you are choosing to be with the Libra instead. Okay, you may be headed towards a Libra, or, I don't want to say leaving a Libra because we have this Knight of Cups, but maybe some of you are leaving a Libra. Maybe in the past you made a situation. I think what's happening this first week of April is you're letting go of a Libra. I think that's what's happening. Okay. Some of you are either headed towards a Libra or you're leaving a Libra. Because if you're involved with two people in this situation, you may be confused now and you're trying to balance yourself out. So if you tried to replace your person with a Libra, it confused you. And now you're trying to leave this Libra the first week of April to balance yourself out. What you don't see coming is marriage. We have the wise counselor. Some of you may be getting married. I don't like this, Aries, because I get the Ace of Fire, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Some of you could be paying for your own marriage if you marry this Libra. And I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is because of this Five of Swords. I mean, this is someone who they're verbally abusive or they always talk down to you. And this card is saying there's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So if you get back with this Libra, you could end up marrying this Libra. But the problem is this is someone who talks about you behind your back. Or they talk down to you and they think it's funny. Like, you see this person laughing with their friends about you. It's like, yeah, yesterday I told Aries to lose some weight. Ha 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 ha. And it was just so funny. You should have seen the look on Aries' face. Ha 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 ha, laughing it up with their friends. Yeah, I don't like this. This person may be attractive, or you may find them, I mean, you just find this person physically attractive, but I'm not liking this energy, okay? I don't think you should go back to this person because they haven't changed. If you're planning on going back to a Libra, Libra hasn't changed, okay? And I really don't like how this girl is in a wheelchair. It's not that I have a thing about, I don't have anything against people with disabilities, but the wheelchair reminds me of someone who, they were pregnant and they're going to give birth. You go back to this person, you could end up pregnant by this person and then end up having to marry them, kind of like a shotgun wedding. Let's see advice. We have the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Awakening. Okay, so with this Lovers card, I may have to look in the self-care book to get some ideas about what it means in terms of your advice. But I think you're being encouraged to talk to the person you were dealing with. Now, the person you were dealing with, we have someone that's stuck in a tree. Okay, your person that you were dealing with is stuck in a tree. They're going through some sort of health problem, which is why they cannot approach you. But this person tries to cover it up. So you're being encouraged to communicate with this person with the Page of Swords. As Rambling Mike used to say it, go get your lover, Aries. Go get your lover. So basically, the person you were lovers with, your advice is to message them and to talk to them. Um, I'm going to pull out that book about self-care and stuff too. So, yeah, this is like one big giant mess. Let's see what the Lovers card has for self-care, okay? So the Lovers is, I think it's card 6. Yes. Some of you need to get a soft fabric to help you sleep at night. Maybe silk or new pajamas. Practice a little self-love. Give yourself a confidence boost by complimenting yourself in the mirror. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're being encouraged to go back to your lover. Some of you may be wanting to get a new hairstyle or try out a few environmentally friendly cleaning products or make your own. Some of you may want to send a surprise care package to your lover, okay? Fill it with skincare items, loose leaf tea, and a good book. So the problem with this person, whatever your lover is going through, it affects their skin. There's something going on with their skin, and they may need some skincare items. Now with this Awakening card, the Hanged Man, and there is a condition, that is caused by HIV that affects the skin, and it is called, and I'm not saying your person has this, but it's just an example of a skin condition. It's called Kaposi's or Kaposi sarcoma. Um, but like I said, it could be any kind of skin condition your person is going through. You're being encouraged to try out a fun new recipe or breaking up your daily routines every now and then. Going out and getting a coffee, like a latte. Maybe learning about a religion you're unfamiliar with. Okay, so your person may be of a different religion than you, like a different faith. Maybe some of you want to learn about your person's religion. Sorry about the shaking. So yeah, you're being encouraged to communicate with your lover. The Lovers, Page of Swords, and the Awakening. Because otherwise, some of you could end up in a sham marriage with a Libra who doesn't like I said, that person is verbally abusive. You don't want to be around that person. And some more advice would be to focus on your work with this Eight of Pentacles, okay? I mean, I love babies, I love children, but the problem is when you put a child in an environment with someone who's verbally abusive, they start to copy it and they think it's normal. So we're going to get your Archangel Michael messages, and then we'll do your Archangel Raphael messages, and then that'll be the end of the reading. But yeah, if you were dealing with a Libra, they have not changed. This person is still the type of person that likes to, say mean things and then get a good laugh, and I'm not saying that this person will never change, but this person, it could take years for them to change. And um it's kind of like giving me that energy of someone who they can change, but they're like the type of person that mellows out after a few years, kind of like a narcissistic energy. Usually Five of Swords is someone who's kind of narcissistic, and narcissists, sometimes they do mellow out, with age, but I don't know if you want to put up with that for years and years and years. And then, when that person passes away, then you're left with bad memories of, yeah, I used to be around someone who would, call me fat and talk down to me, and you're left with those bad memories. So, yeah, you are being called to detach from your person, from that Libra is what I'm getting. Not your person as in your lover, but from that Libra you're dealing with. Detach from the situation and honor and trust your feelings. Honor and trust your feelings. So basically, they say sticks and stones break my bones, but words won't ever hurt me. No, like words can hurt you. Like if something hurts you, you need to honor and trust your feelings, okay? Honor and trust your feelings. So let's look that detached card up more. Don't take on other people's arguments. Let them work things out for themselves. Be compassionate without carrying someone else's burden. Ask Archangel Michael to clear your energy, and it's time to leave an unhealthy situation or relationship. And the prayer is, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. Some of you were dealing with someone who could have been married, and that was their drama, and they didn't tell you they were married, so you're being called to detach from the situation. Don't take on other people's drama. It's okay for you to talk to your person, but don't take on their drama. um don't physically hang out with this person. You have romance angels are helping you, and new beginnings and a fresh start. So some of you are going through a new beginning the first week of April. And we also have positive thoughts create positive results and shield yourself. So some of you are being called to shield yourself. And whenever I see the shield yourself card, to me, it also, reminds me of another message from the Archangel Michael book, that there may be someone that you cannot completely trust, okay? There may be someone that you cannot completely trust. So use caution in dealing with this situation or relationship. Dear Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then, name specific people or situations. So we also have you're on the right path, and this is your life's purpose. So I hate to tell you this, Aries, but you being alone, and focusing on you, I'd really hate to tell you this, but this is your life's purpose, okay? So you are on the right path in terms of being alone. Some of you could be single parents because I see a person and a child in this card with you're on the right path. Some people, after they have kids, they decide they don't want to be with anyone anymore after they have children and they get a divorce. Some of you may have custody of your child, and your life's purpose may be to raise and protect your child from anyone and everyone, or most people, not everyone, most people. Okay. And that may be your life's purpose. When my mom had me, she did date a few losers for a while, but eventually she stopped dating people because there was no point. She wanted to protect me. Um, so some of you, your life's purpose may be involved raising a child or helping out children. And some of you, your life's purpose could be being alone. Maybe you're meant to be an encourager. Because, like I said, with that Page of Swords, maybe you're just meant to encourage your person. But for some reason, for some of you, maybe your person may not like it. For some of you, your person may not like the extra attention or like getting gift packages. I don't know. Um, and being a nurse, if some of you are nurses, you're always going to have, that one patient who they don't like the extra special attention. They don't want extra special attention being brought to them, okay? So, because they don't want other patients asking them where they got the gifts from or why a particular nurse gives them so much attention. So, I'm going to shuffle these Archangel Raphael cards and we'll get more advice, and that'll be the end of your reading, Aries. Yeah, I didn't like that energy. I mean, I just couldn't see, you being married to someone and basically giving to them so they can talk bad to you or talk bad about you. I mean, you don't deserve that. I don't think anyone deserves that. And granted, this person may have learned their bad habits from like a family member, but I still wouldn't, be married to such a person. Like, I still wouldn't tolerate it. I mean, you notice that I don't tolerate it on this channel. I have most abusive comments blocked, and I never really go take a look at them. I used to look at them, but there was no point. I mean, it doesn't really give anything to me or my situation. And I found one comment where this, person was like, "Oh, fat blathering scammer." And I'm like, "Okay." It's like I can lose the weight, but whoever she was, she'll still always be ugly inside. So, I mean, all right. So, Aries, what I'm getting, yeah, your person has health problems, but you're not perfect either, because we're getting some advice from Archangel Raphael about how to help yourself, okay? Um, Now, I'm not saying don't go to your regular doctor, always discuss things with your doctor, but you're being encouraged at this time, this first week of April, to try alternative medicine. And part of alternative medicine involves sunlight. You're being encouraged to get out in the sun. Okay, so for you, Aries, even though you don't have an STD, hopefully you didn't get an STD from your lover. You may have problems possibly with depression or something else, and you're being encouraged to try alternative medicine and to get out into the sunlight. So it says, "Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways." Like I said, some of you are upset about having to leave your person or depressed that they're not around, and you need to get out in the sunshine. Okay, you need to get out in the sunshine. You need to try alternative medicine, like maybe herbal tea. I drink fennel tea, but I drink it because it's got fenugreek in it, which is supposed to be good for the gallbladder. And now I'm not gonna, tell you that you should go out in the sun and bend over and get your sunlight that way. I'm not gonna tell you to do something crazy like that, but you are being advised to just go out in the sunlight in general, okay? We also have call upon Archangel Raphael for help. Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for your healing help with describe your situation. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. So you're either asking Raphael for help in regards to healing yourself or healing another person. And we have easy does it. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur. So Archangel Raphael is basically helping you with detaching from a certain person. And we have increased energy and detoxification. So once you detox, you're going to have increased energy, right? Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light and detox. Um, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. Okay. So you'll be experiencing increased energy the longer you detox. So you're detoxing from something. If you used to drink with your lover, you're not drinking with them anymore. You're detoxing. We also have avoid allergens and stretch. Okay, so you're being encouraged to stretch at this time. Whatever health problem you're dealing with, Aries, if it's physical, you're being encouraged to stretch, but not to stretch outside. Because, I mean, some of you are allergic to stuff that's outside. So you're being encouraged to avoid allergens, and stretch. So some of you, if you're going to stretch like out on the carpet, you may want to get your carpet cleaned or you may want to vacuum it before you stretch out on it. So dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. So some of you are being encouraged to stretch, okay? Avoid allergens and stretch. So your health problems they're minor compared to what your person is going through. But you still need to take care of yourself during the first week of April. Um, so that's all I have, Aries. So I don't know why this is Aries, but for some reason you're attracting sick people. They're either physically sick or psychologically sick. So you're being encouraged to just focus on yourself now, you know? So that's all I have, Aries. Um, I hope things get better for you. I hope you find the one for you. Some people, find people with similar health problems as theirs, and that's how they get along. They have something in common with someone. I used to have a friend in college who had seasonal affective disorder because, during the winter, she would feel depressed if she didn't get enough sunlight. And while I don't know if I had seasonal affective disorder back then or not, but I think with me, I was just depressed in general. But we were still able to relate to each other in certain ways. And for some of you, you may be wanting to find someone that has similar health problems or concerns as you, because right now, you're finding people that they're dealing with things that are probably going to last a lifetime, that are not really temporary. I mean, depression can last a lifetime, but there's treatment for it, there's meds. And while there are medications for HIV, some of those medications really affect a person's health and make them worse. So, for some of you, you could be dealing with a person that's going downhill and then dealing with another person who will mellow out after a few years. But you're just being called to focus on yourself right now, Aries, and you are on the right path, with focusing on yourself. And that's all I have for now, Aries. I hope things get better for you. And take care. Namaste.